start trotting her again. This is her preferred direction. So we'll start in the preferred direction. Getting her moving along there into the outside rein. Maintaining rhythm and tempo without placement rather than holding. If you hold this horse, she'll hold back. And if she holds back, all the work that's been done will be undone. Again, she's moving on quite nicely there. And I might ask her now for a little bit of counter flex. So just gently flexing into the outside and then back to the inside. Just about all the exercises she's done at the walk, she can get through at the trot as well. And those exercises done over and over again is going to make her stronger and more consistent. Outside flexion, inside flexion. Outside flexion, inside flexion. I'll just do a little change of direction here to keep that smooth. A really small circle there, stepping into that outside rein. Just going to leg you her out of that. I want her on that outside rein a bit. So I'm pushing her quite firmly with my legs to get her into that leg heel. She does accept the leg a lot better now than she did before. Change direction. When she started, there was absolutely no acceptance of the leg. Now you can put your leg on and ask her to move sideways, ask her to change flexion, ask her to maintain rhythm and tempo. And in that place, for me, you can move forward and start to do something a bit more serious. I'll just leave her up to trot again. Rhythm and tempo. If she starts to lose a frame, then definitely not trying to hold her in the frame with your hands, but ride it to your hands with your legs and put it back in the frame. If you try to hold her, she's going to put her head up in the air and rush. Always have to feel like we're riding her, never holding her. Again, just get past this little hold here. A little bit of counter flexion, correct flexion. Not as good in this direction, particularly today, unfortunately. There you go. Better flexion now. Counter flexion. Correct flexion. She's starting to come to terms with it now. Good girl. Correct flexion. Counter flexion. Correct flexion. Counter flexion. But really all it is now is consolidation. Just doing those things over and over again. You know, she's working nicely out in the arena now. I've just done this here because it's easier to talk and show you everything that I'm doing in the round yard without having someone chase me around with the camera and make sure you can hear me. So, yeah, just, you know, there, I can feel her there just a little bit tending to want to fall sideways. She's not as soft today as she was yesterday, probably because we had a pretty solid workout yesterday, but, you know, what I've got to try to think about here is she's wanting to fall to the outside a little bit here as I walk along. So rather than try and stop it from falling to the outside, I have to put that outside leg on and ride it forward. Not faster, just forward. So the outside hind leg steps honestly forward, not sideways. Again, because the falling sideways is a symptom, it's not a problem. The problem is the horse is not going forward honestly. If the horse is going forward honestly, then there's no problem. If there's no problem, then there's no symptoms. Always work on the problem, not the symptom. So I'm just going to snake her around a little bit here now. Just do some little changes of direction. And this, you can't do too much of this. Just changing the aids, the leg aids, asking you to move into a new roundness in the other direction, seeking that new outside rein. It's really just the counter flexion and flexions taken to the next level, really. Steady girl, good girl. So push her into that outside rein and change flexion into the new outside rein. Making sure that she's bending around that leg, but still forward with the outside leg, so it's more about forward than it is about sideways. She'll go sideways. Her issue is going forward and honestly going forward into that outside rein. do too much of this. Just snaking around, putting her onto the new outside rein, getting her comfortable with those changes of flexion so that she doesn't put her head in the air, so that if she finds something a little bit difficult, you put your leg on, she rounds up, she starts to accept that submission is an easier option than resistance. So every time she submits, we just cruise along, let her relax, let her do her job, and we're not getting a lot of resistance there. The only resistance I'm getting there now, in all honesty, is her lack of strength, really, in some of these movements that will come more and more with just repetition. And you know, you can't hurry this stuff. You know, I was only reading in the Spanish in a book by Podolsky about the complete training of horse and rider from the Spanish riding school. And here they are. It's an organisation that's 500 years old, talking about the training of young horses and saying that they get to level 1 by the end of 12 months. Well, level 1 is walk, trot and canter. Now, if the best riding institution in the world takes 12 months to get to level 1, why does anyone think we can do it better than them? They've been doing it for 500 years. I think they've got a fair idea and a fairly good system with what they're doing, and it takes 12 months to do it properly. It's amazing how much people think things can be done really quickly, but it can't be done quickly. So I'm going to be here if you need me for advice. I think you should be able to go on with her now and just, as I said, just consolidate those things that I've shown you there, and the canter will come. It's so close now, it's ridiculous. But you're going to need to get to know this horse again, because it's a different horse now. It's not the same horse you had when it came here, and she's got to get to know you again. Okay, that'll do. Thanks.